This story is about the wizards of Diho. Diho is a place that does not exist in both history books or maps. In the Diho there is a man called Jang Gang. He knew a special spell to transfer the soul between two bodies. One day, the king of Diho ordered him to shift his soul with the king. Because the king was sick and very weak, he cannot make an heir to his throne from that sick body. So King tried to use Jang's young and healthy body for that. Jang couldn't refuse. At the command of the king, they shifted their souls for 7 days. After the shift of souls, Jang realized that the king was using his beautiful wife Doawa to produce the king's heir. He was helpless in that time with the king's sick body. The past story paused there. And then 20 years later, the new story began. 20 years later, there is a shadow assassin named Naksu. She is a beautiful and talented lady. But, on someone's orders, she is killing the wizards of the Diho. One day she had to face a fierce fight with a powerful wizard named Park Jin. She barely escaped the battle, but she was seriously injured. Park Jin's men followed her. Then she realized that she could no longer fight with that weak body. She immediately put the second plan into action. She tried to shift her soul with a mere village girl and escaped the town. A few minutes later, Natsu's body was found by the Park Jin. A blue mark on her dead body made them realize that Naksu had performed the soul transfer spell. But they failed to find the other body into which Naksu shifted. They then concluded that she performed a soul transfer spell but failed to transfer another body. Park Jin took Natsu's body to his clan, named Sungrim. Park Jin knows that if Natsu's soul transfer succeeds, she will definitely find Naksu's body and sword and come to Sungrim. While examining Natsu's body, a boy named Yul found a whistle shaped like a bird. The moment he saw it, he remembered that he had owned that shaped whistle long time ago. In the next scene, Naksu has succeeded in transferring the soul. But at the same time, some unusual things also have happened. Naksu failed to enter the body of the chosen girl for soul transfer. Apart from that girl, she has entered another female body. She was a countryside girl sold to the fortress. Her name is Madoyuk. She was blind before. But after Naksu entered that body, she regained her sight. And most importantly, there was no blue mark to represent that she had entered that body. Madoyuk's body was super weak. The Naksu in Madoyuk's body tried to climb the small wall but failed. Then she realized that her power was gone too. She wanted to repeat the soul transfer spell, but she knew it would be really dangerous to repeat it too soon. So she decided to live as a Madoyuk for a short time. From now on I will call Naksu as Madoyuk. Madoyuk's uncle sold her to a brothel. There is a prostitute named Ju Wool, she is the one who came to welcome the Madoyuk. She briefly described the social base inside the fort. There are 4 most famous wizardry families in Diho. They are Jin, Park, Seo, and Jang family. And their children are known as the 4 seasons. The daughter of the Jin family who has the vitality of spring. Jin Chongyun. The heir of the Park family who has the energy of a hot summer. Park Dang-gu. The genius of Seo family who is as noble as the sunset in fall. Seo Yul. There is a Jang Yuk, the successor of the Jang family who is as dazzling as the winter snow. As explained, Park Dang-gu is Park Jin's nephew. Park Jin is the one who came to the final battle with Naksu. And then here, Seo Yul, he was the one who recognized Naksu's bird whistle. On the other hand, Yuk is Jang Gang's son. Jang Gang is the person who performed the soul transfer spell with the king. After Yuk's birth, his father Jang blocked his casting spell ability and also forbade him to teach magic. When he was a teenager, Yuk asked Park Jin to teach him and open his gate of energy. But Jin refused and said it was the fate his father gave him. That day he swore in front of everyone that he would find a master himself who could open his gate of energy and teach him how to do magic. When Ju will explain about the 4 main families, Mudiok remembered the incident that happened in her clan when she was a child. Many members of her clan, including her mother and father, had almost died that night. She remembered that the 4 main families were also there that night. There she decided to take revenge on the four main families. Park Dang-gu suddenly appears at the brothel and the prostitute Ju-wol chases after him. Dang-gu came to the brothel to meet Yuk. In the next scene, Ju-wol tried to dress up Ma-doyeok as a pretty girl. But Ma-doyeok tried to trick the prostitute and escape from the brothel with the jewelry from her table. But she failed, and as a result of the robbery, the prostitute discovered that Ma-doyeok was not blind. Then she shouted, "Catch Ma-doyeok, she is a thief." Ma-doyeok then entered a room to hide. But unexpectedly she met Jang Yuk there. Yuk looked at her eyes surprisingly. Without any hesitate, Ma-doyeok makes a first move and started a fight. She captured Yuk with her martial art moves. But Yuk's eyes were on Ma-doyeok's eyes. He said, "You have beautiful eyes." She thought he had fallen for her at first sight. She then hurriedly stole his wallet and tried to run away. But he offered something more valuable than the wallet. She was at the edge of window and he passed her a precious ornament. Then she tried to catch it and fell down. He suspected her as Naksu due to her fight moves but did not tell anyone. Because he wanted Naksu as his master. Due to his father's decision to forbid Yuk from studying magic, there was no one to accept Yuk as a student. He knew that only Naksu would accept him. The next scene was at a Ma-doyeok market. Then Seo Yul was walking by. When she saw Yul's face, her memory flashed back. According to her memory, Yul was the one who gave a whistle to Naksu. But now they passed each other in silence. Later, Ma-doyeok went to the jewelry shop to sell an ornament that Yuk gave her. Suddenly, a group of people stormed there and kidnapped her. The next day she woke up at Yuk's house. Later, the head maid came and explained what's going on there. Yuk has brought her home as a maid claiming that she stole his jewelry. So, unfortunately Ma-doyeok was sentenced to serve there as punishment for stealing jewels. She takes it as an opportunity to stay safe until she regains her powers. After that decision, she completely acted like a mere silly maid. But Yuk's purpose was different. He wanted to bring out the real Naksu in her body by torturing her. After the many tortures he put her through, she imagined how she would kill him if she had the power. Then suddenly her eyes were directed towards a soul plaque on one of Yuk's clothes. This spiritual plaque was the only way that could break the magical barrier on Sungrim. She believed that with Naksu's sword she could regain her power. So, she decided to use the plaque to enter Sungrim and find Naksu's sword. After sunset, she stole the spiritual plaque and went to Sungrim. On the night she arrived there, a group wearing a black robe attacked Sungrim unexpectedly. They also came for the Natsu's body and sword. After thinking for a while, she understood why those gang attacked to Sungrim. She remembered the last order she had received as Naksu. Head of that group named Danju ordered her to kill Park Jin. Park Jin was the head of Sungrim. See you soon. So they came to retrieve Naksu's body and attack Sungrim. While searching attackers, Yul thought that Ma-doyeok is an attacker too, then he runs after her. Yuk appeared there at the same time and dramatically pulled her into a room. There the moonlight fell on her eyes. Then her eyes glowed blue. Seeing that, Yuk said, "I came here for these eyes." He had realized that she was Naksu the moment he saw her. Because the blue mark of soul exchange was located in her eyes. That's all for today. See you soon with the next episode. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.